Hey everyone, I'm so glad you're here. Today we're finishing up a series called What If? We've been asking big questions about life, faith, and even science. Have you ever noticed how some things don't seem to go together? Like peanut butter and pickles, or socks and sandals. At first they don't match, but then you try it and you realize, hey, it actually works. That's what this series has been about. Learning that faith and science don't have to fight each other. They can actually go together. Now, I know some of you have questions like, if God is real, then why does this happen? How can science say one thing and faith say another? What if I never get all of the answers so that I can know that my faith is true? And those are great questions. And you know what? Having questions doesn't mean that you don't believe. It just means that you're a human. When I was in middle school, I had tons of questions. I wanted everything to make sense. But sometimes what I learned as I grew up in school didn't line up with what I heard at church. And I thought, if I don't know all the answers, maybe I can't be a true believer. But here's the thing. Not having all the answers doesn't mean that you can't have faith. Let's take a look at John chapter 9. You know, there's this guy who had been blind since birth, and he had never seen the sun, his family, or even his own face. Then one day, Jesus shows up and heals him. Suddenly he could see. You'd think everyone would celebrate, right? Well, instead there were some people around him who got upset. They kept asking, how did this happen? Are you sure it's the same guy? Explain it. The man couldn't answer all their questions, but he said something powerful, and this is what he said. One thing I do know, I was blind, but now I see. Here's what we learn. Faith isn't about having all the answers. It's about trusting God with what you do know. The man didn't know how the miracle worked. He just knew that Jesus had changed his life, and that was enough. So what about you? What about you? First, never give up on asking questions. The truth is, God isn't scared of them. He actually welcomes all of them. So go to people and ask those hard questions. Go directly to God in prayer and ask him questions, because questions can help. They can help grow your faith. Another thing that's important is to start with what you know. Maybe you don't even understand everything about creation, the universe, or why bad things happen. But maybe you do know that God loves you, or that Jesus died and rose again for you. Build your faith on that. Faith isn't about being 100% certain all the time. It's about trusting God, even when you still have questions. The truth is, you can have all those questions and still follow God. Science shows us amazing details about God's creation. Faith helps us know the creator behind it all. And when you put them together, they're not enemies. They're partners. So as you go out today, don't let confusion make you leave your faith. Instead, go out there and love the people around you because he loved you first. And come here to this safe space with all of your hard questions and walk through them. I would love to do that with you. Have a beautiful week.